Did you know there's one thing that almost every successful person agrees on? What could it be? It's that time is your most valuable resource. What's up, you guys? Jay here, and welcome to Gems, the channel that talks about personal finance, real estate, and how to make money. So if you like making money, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button and the notify bell so you don't miss any of the gems that we're sharing with you. That's right, folks, we're sharing the wealth. Okay, Jay. So, I admit, time is my most valuable resource. But what does that mean? How can that even help me make money? Should I just make sure that I'm busy all day long, not have a single gap, just move from one task to the next task? Well, not exactly. While I do encourage you to always hustle hard and try your best, it's not actually about just staying busy 100% of the time. What we really want to focus on is being productive, but in a smarter way. I like to call it the power of leveraging your time. Let me give you a little example. So suppose I thought to myself, I want to make some money. So I might say, self, what could I do for money? So the first thing I would probably want to do is think about something I like. I know, I love dogs. Say hi, Lucy. There she is. Hi. Okay, so what could I do with dogs? Bathe them? No, because some dogs don't like baths and I don't want a dog bite. I know, walk dogs. I could walk dogs. So then what I would do is I would get myself a leash. Now I just need some dogs to walk. Maybe I'll go outside and knock on some doors. So suppose I knock on a few doors and some people think, yeah, I need my dog walked. So out comes their dog and I got a leash. But the facts of the matter is that there are only so many hours in the day. So do you think I'm gonna make a lot of money walking dogs? Okay, suppose I could earn $1 a minute walking a dog. So if I'm making $1 a minute, and suppose I could schedule 8 hours per day, 5 days a week of dog walking. That would allow you to make $2,400 before taxes per week dog walking. That's almost $125,000 a year before taxes. Now if you could hustle that hard and make that money, that's not bad, that's a great side hustle. But somewhere around there, you're starting to reach the limit. And supposing you could save $50,000 out of that per year, it could take you 20 years of dog walking to have a net worth of $1 million. Now while that's not bad, what if there were a way to unlock the door and really put our earnings on the fast track? In comes the value of leveraging your time. What if instead of using our time in the day, we could use a little bit of everyone else's time to make money walking dogs? So recently I was watching this popular show that's out there about real estate, because you know I love real estate, especially real estate in California, and the show just happened to be Selling Sunset. And on one of the episodes, a property sold for $4.6 million. Now that sounds like a lot of money, but what really blew me away about it was the offer was an all-cash offer. Just thinking about that, someone's sitting around with $4.6 million cash. Like, yeah, I think I'll buy a house. Wow. So of course, I wanted to know what the person does. And it turns out the property was for one of the owners of an app called WAG. That's right, a dog walking app. So now this little concept that we just talked about where I figure out I can go make money walking dogs, turns out it could be so profitable that someone was able to harness the power of walking dogs into a situation where they had $4.6 million cash sitting around to buy a house. And of course you gotta assume that this is not the only cash they had. They probably have more cash plus ongoing cash flow from this business. Just incredible, my mind was blown. And I think this is the perfect example to show how powerful leveraging your time can be. The concept here, folks, is scalability. Instead of just being you've now scaled out the dog walking business to a whole bunch of people. And it's just, to me, it's fascinating. A simple little idea can suddenly become a multi-million-dollar idea. It could have been anything. It could be lawn mowing, snow blowing, car washing, dog grooming, yard service, tree clipping. I don't know if there are apps for this already. I'm just thinking of things off the top of my head. But you get the idea. What if you could create it and scale it out? It's a brilliant concept. So there's a couple things that you might be thinking to yourself that's holding yourself back. One of them is, but I'm no good at thinking of ideas. I'm just not that creative. Another thing you might be thinking is, well, all the ideas have already been done. Somebody's already thought of everything. What I say to you, if you're one of those people, is to look for inspiration. You don't necessarily have to have an original idea from the ground up that nobody's ever thought of before. As it turns out, most great ideas come from some other inspiration. They stem from somebody else's idea. Now, certainly you don't want to just go out there and completely copy someone's idea and say, yep, this is my thing, and start doing that. That probably won't be a successful situation. In fact, you might even get yourself in trouble. But if you could take some other idea, expand on it, improve upon it, and from there make something new, you might have a good business idea. And another thing I want to point out is you don't have to have an idea that goes global and just blows up and becomes the #1 app or the #1 website or whatever. It doesn't really have to work like that. Honestly, if you can take a simple little idea and expand it some and capture even just a little bit of that concept of scalability and leverage, there is huge potential for profit in that concept alone. Now, while you might not have $4.6 million sitting around to go buy your dream house in the Los Angeles hills, you might find that you're making enough income for yourself to escape the trap of the 9-to-5 job. Just the concept of freeing up your time is tremendously powerful. And that's what it's all about. It's about having time to do more things, having time to live your life, having time to expand on the business and the ideas that you have, escaping the rat race. Now, if you're sitting around and you're thinking, you know what, still, I have no ideas. This is not gonna work for me. I can't do a business, I can't do e-commerce, I can't go online and make money. There's still the tried and true method of real estate. Buy and hold real estate investing. Now, the way that this is scalable and passive is because when you buy a buy and hold investment property, you start earning cash flow from that every month. It's just bringing in the cash flow, and you can take that money and buy another one and another one and another one and repeat it until you have all these little generators. I like to call them cash flow generators, putting income into your bank account. Now, while it takes a little while to build up, this is a tried and true method that works and helps people build incredible wealth. What I really like to do is combine the best of both worlds. If you can get a little business idea going, build it up, scale it out, and use that money to buy real estate and have all of those multiple streams of income coming in, then I think you've built an incredible situation for yourself. Anyway, something to think about for today. That's all we got for now, folks. If you love this video, please hit the like button. If you only kind of like the video, still hit the like button.